Is it all good, YouTube? It is. Mint, and welcome to the Wolf House. So remember, this has got nothing to do with fitness, even though I'm sat in the garage with the tank top on.
And?
But this is a travel tag.
Travel tag?
Travel tag. Come on, Sue.
Another tag, another tag.
Another tag, I know. I like these tags, actually.
Who tagged you?
Well, I watched Mary Fran from No Excuses, and she said anybody can do it, so
you do.
I'm on it.
Like flies on shit.
Like flies on shit. You've sworn already, haven't you, Sue?
Yeah.
Well, less than a minute into the vid, and you're swearing.
Yeah.
So come on, hurry up.
No
Jesus Christ.
Number one, plane or boat?
Plane or boat? Without a doubt, a plane.
Plane.
We'll get into the boat later.
Plane. All the way. I think he gets a bit now. Don't like boats. Boats don't like me either.
To be truthful, we went on the cruise from hell, didn't we?
It wasn't a cruise, it was a day trip.
It was a day.
It was
a day trip.
We went on holiday to Crete, and it was one of these where you go to the reps meeting and they show you the list of trips, and they give you a nice brochure with the itinerary of this day cruise to Santorini that you set off at 5 o'clock in the morning. You board the boat, you have a lovely breakfast, and then there's a swimming pool and all these other things you can do on the boat while you travel down to Santorini. Then have a day in Santorini.
However,
and then come back on the boat and have a nice evening meal.
However, when you get on the boat and you see them draining the pool...
No, the pool's already drained and fenced off. Yeah?
You know that it might be a bit choppy.
Yeah? It was alright, because actually they were quite sneaky, because they made sure you had your breakfast before they set off.
Oh, I'll tell you what. I remember, because just imagine like 30-foot waves in the boat going up and down, like you see it on these like programs.
We were all right as we were ferrying out of.
Oh yeah.
It's once we got into open water. No one told you that there was 3 major.
Sweet baby Jesus.
Yeah, the boat was. Oh my God! I thought it was going to die.
The worst thing was I was going down the corridor
to the toilet,
and this woman was coming towards me, throwing up everywhere. Now,
everyone was throwing up.
If she threw up on me, she was going overboard. I don't care. She was going.
I was sick. I was sick as a pig. Sick as a dog. I was really. I can remember going to the toilet, and there was only me in the toilet, but every time it swayed one way, the doors all banged open. And when it swung the other way, it all slammed shut. It was like do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. It was just awful, and I can still now remember lying on that sofa thing, just wanting to die.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then we nearly that was just horrendous when we got to Santorini as well, because they pull in, because obviously Santorini is just it's a caldera, isn't it? It's a filled in volcano. So all the cruise ships come in, and then these little boats come to the cruise ships and ferry you to shore. And
people still throwing up on them little boats though.
Yeah, but it was just, that was so choppy, and they're just grabbing you off the boat, and just pushing you into it, and it was just awful. And then, because you feel shitty, you're wandering around Santorini in a daze, because you've been throwing up for the last 3 hours, thinking, shit, I've got to go back yet.
And then when you got back on board, they gave you the...
When we got back on board, after we'd had a day in Santorini, they gave us a travel sickness pill. Yeah.
I think after they'd finished mopping up all the sick that was on the boat, they thought, I think we should give everybody a travel sickness tablet.
So we didn't even go inside the boat, did we? We stayed on the deck. I had a beach towel wrapped around me.
And the worst thing was, it was an all-inclusive day as well. As much food
Yeah, and drink. And no, we didn't have anything. And I can remember sitting there on that, wrapped in a towel. And there was right by the bar a big table full of Russians, weren't they?
Yeah.
And they're laughing the bollocks off, and they're knocking the vodka back, and I'm thinking, oh no. So no, and I won't be going on a cruise.
This was question 1.
This is question 1, and unfortunately, I still had that momentum for about 3 or 4 days afterwards.
I've never seen as many people want to get off a boat as quickly as possible.
No. Every time I looked in the mirror, so when I was brushing my hair and put my makeup on,
I was throwing women and children behind me trying to get off the boat, I'll tell you.
It was just awful. So that's kind of put us off doing anything boat trippy wise ever.
So definitely plane.
Definitely plane. Definitely plane. Don't mind a bit of turbulence on a plane.
No.
Can handle that. But not a boat. Anyway, number 2. Train or bus? Train. Bus is too long.
Yeah.
Yeah. Too long. No.
Yeah.
Especially, what? There's no toilets on.
Yeah, stop kicking
Sorry,
shit!
I'm wrapped up in that. What's that? Yeah, there's no toilets on your bus.
Yeah, that's true.
Stops.
Yeah.
And then, if you have to swap drivers, and they have to have the 45-minute break.
Yeah. It just takes
it's
you
just crap. Train all the way. Number 3, amusement park or historical site.
Oh, I'll go for amusement park. But you like a bit of ruins, don't you,
I
love?
like ruins. I'm sorry. I like a bit of ancient ruins.
I prefer screaming like a 16-year-old girl for most of the day.
Yeah. But yeah, unfortunately, we're a bit chalk and cheese there.
Yeah.
I find stuff like that interesting, and you just find it boring.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When you've seen one ruin, you...
Well, no, you haven't. One ruin doesn't look like another ruin.
Just to me.
Yeah, but you must admit, when I do make you go on these things, you do find them interesting. And they are, yeah. I mean, yours and Ellie's face, when we went to Nottingham, and there's loads of tunnels underneath Nottingham.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we went on this little tour of the tunnels underneath, and it was quite interesting. I enjoyed it. And you enjoyed it as well.
Right, moving on.
Right, moving on. Okay. Number 4, tropical or Arctic?
Now, we've been tropical.
We've been tropical, we've never been Arctic, but I don't think it would bother me too much.
I've always wanted to go to
We
Iceland.
always wanted to go to Iceland, so that's on the list to do. Ellie went to Poland last year.
Oh, itchy nose. Sorry.
Yeah, Ellie went to Poland last year, so I quite fancy going to Poland.
But definitely Iceland.
We've
Definitely
got to go
Iceland.
to Iceland. We've never been skiing or anything like that.
Oh, I don't do skiing. I'll break my leg.
Prone, yeah. But yeah, cold wouldn't bother me, I don't think. But yeah, we've been tropical. We've been to Jamaica.
Yeah, man.
Where else have we been? Not very many places really, have we?
Apart from Florida,
Florida, Jamaica.
Los Angeles.
Well, it's not tropical, is it?
It was warm.
Yeah,
it was warm for March.
It was warm for March, but it's not tropical.
Right, come on, moving on, sweet baby Jesus. It's about 18 minutes long already.
It's insects.
Yeah, that's true.
Bugs.
Yeah. Bugs.
That's the only thing that freaks me out a bit. Anyway. Number 5, hot tub or hot spring? I've not been in either, I'm not a fan of either.
See, Iceland, hot spring.
No, that's the geezers, love.
No, there's hot
You
spring.
can't bathe in
No,
them.
there's hot springs as well.
Well, I won't be going in them.
Why not?
I don't like that.
Hotness.
Yeah, can't do with a hot bath or anything like that either. I just don't like it.
Oh, you're delicate, love.
No, I just don't like it.
You don't like
It's
sweating?
horrible. Yeah, don't like sweating. Right, number 6, Grand Canyon or Jellystone? Well, we've not been to either.
I think I'd like to do the old Grand Canyon though.
Oh yeah, well I like to do both.
Yeah, I think I'd be up for both actually on that one. Come on,
But we
kid.
don't have anything like that here.
Hey, no, come on.
We've got mountains.
We've got mountains.
We've been to the top of Snowdon.
We haven't been up to the top of
And
Snowdon.
that's as far as I'm going.
Yeah.
Number 7, ghost tour or historical tour, both.
You see, you went on a ghost tour last night, didn't you?
I went on a ghost tour last night at Newsham Park Hospital.
Waking me up at 4 in the morning.
Yeah, 9 till 3 this morning.
Yeah, 4 o'clock in the morning. And I love it. Was really exciting. That was really good.
You didn't. You were already awake. You spoke to me. You spoke to me. And you said, how was it? So I answered you. So don't say I woke you up when you were awake.
Now, you wanted me to say that, didn't you?
Now, I've been on a few. You won't go on them because
No.
you're a wuss. Not only that, you can't be quiet.
No,
Yeah,
Just
you
breathing.
You make too much noise.
just breathing.
You really do.
I'd be there with a packet of crisps and a packet of nuts and everybody like, you, fuck off.
But no, you are a bit of a wuss.
Yeah, I
I
am.
mean, you wouldn't have gone last night in some of those places that I mean, we went into we actually went inside the furnace that they burned the bodies in. We actually went inside there, so we were actually stood on old bone.
Super.
I know.
See, the winter nights in our house fly by.
But yeah, yeah. So I like both because I do like I would do historical tours as well. I do like that kind of thing.
I've got to say, when we went to Rome and doing the Colosseum, that was...
yeah, fancy Pompeii. Definitely going to Pompeii.
Yeah.
If we go that way again. Which I would like to think so. But there's loads of stuff that I would like to see, historical-wise. Even here. You know, we don't... In all fairness, we don't really...
There's loads of historical landmarks right on your doorstep. You've only got to look for them.
Yeah, you don't really... go to them, so we should make a point of going and seeing these things, because it's our history, isn't it? So number 8, zoo or aquarium. Zoo. Can't do with fish, they're a bit boring, they just swim around.
I do like it.
Once you've seen one fish, you've seen them all, haven't you?
I do like a good zoo, actually.
Yeah, I like gorillas. I do like the gorillas.
You looked at me when you said I like gorillas.
Well, I'm looking at those shoulders and I'm thinking, but yeah, but then, like, it's animals, isn't it? It's...
Remember when we fed the giraffes at Busch Gardens?
Yeah, and the kangaroos. Well, I chucked the food out.
Yeah, $10 worth for a bit of salad. She gets there and
I tripped up and flung it out.
Kangaroos were like, what the bloody hell? You're supposed to hand it to us, not chuck it at us.
It's like feeding the sea lions in it as well and whatnot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do like a good zoo outing.
Yeah.
Right, come on, moving on. Sweet
Number
baby
9,
Jesus, about 25 minutes long, this.
State park or off the beaten track. State park, only because your paths are mapped out for you.
Yeah.
Yeah, because there's no way with your sense of direction I will go off the beaten path for you.
Now this is strange. It's because I'm a lorry driver. Yeah, I should.
No sense of
I've got no sense of direction.
No sense of direction. I have. I'm quite good.
Once I've been somewhere once, I'm fine. Yeah,
No,
I remember.
You're not.
I am.
You're not. You even right when we've been on holiday in hotels. You spent 2 weeks. When you get to the lift, come out the lift, you've gone the wrong way every time.
Yeah, there's been many a time on holiday when I've been knocking on the wrong door.
Yeah.
To let me in.
It's like last night when we were wandering around that asylum. There was a bit where we were allowed to wander around by yourself. So it was me and my mum that went. So I'm like, because it was massive, and loads of nooks and crannies and whatnot. So as you're going through, you're thinking, shit, I'm going to have to make sure I remember my way back. But I didn't have a problem. And my mum's like, how are you remembering where we are?
Yeah, they'd have to send a search party out for me if I went off the beaten track.
They would. Because you really have got an awful sense of direction. Your daughter can read a map and whatnot, because she did a Duke of Edinburgh, but so make sure if you do go off the beaten track, you take her with you.
Not me.
Number 10, beach or mountains?
I do like a good beach.
Get bored on the beach. Sand gets everywhere.
Yeah, that's true.
And I don't really go in the sea. As soon as I see something swimming, I'm gone.
Yeah, that's me, that.
Anything around my feet, don't like
Yeah.
it. And then obviously you have a thing with water where if it gets in your ear,
That's it, I'm
that's
deaf.
it, you're deaf.
So you spend the rest of the holiday shouting at me, and I'm shouting back at you.
You don't get water in your ear.
I've got water in me!
Actually, it's not too bad when you go to the States because they have that water, that stuff that you
Yeah.
can just get from bloody Walmart, innit? Or wherever.
So on that
Is
note,
that it?
that's
all.
it.
That waffled on a bit, didn't
Didn't it? Sweet baby Jesus, that first one went on for about 25 minutes.
Sorry.
So on that note, don't forget to like, subscribe, share. What else, babe?
Leave a comment.
Leave a comment and do this tag if you want.
Do it, do it,
Do it, do it, do it.
It's an easy tag.
It's an easy one.